Now, as we continue to progress forward, I hope you're starting to appreciate the value of learning these addition and multiplication properties to solve an equation. Because as they become a little bit more complicated, trying to find out which value of x makes this true becomes a lot more difficult. And that's the power of algebra and mathematical thinking. They take complex problems, strip them down, and give us a nice, precise way to find a solution and then understand what that solution means. Solving this for x, our process says, is first simplify. Do you see any simplification? I do. I see on the right side, this 8 needs to be distributed across the x to the 3. So I'm going to distribute there and there. So this becomes 8x plus 24. All right, now I can back it up to a previous concept and continue on. I want to collect the variable terms on one side. Watch what's going to happen here. This would be kind of interesting. Let's add, or let's subtract 5x from both sides. Five x minus 5x is 0. On the right side, 8x minus 5x is a 3x plus a 24. Oh, wait a minute. I have 0 equaling 3x plus 24. That doesn't really make sense to me. Am I done? Is the problem over? Did I make a mistake? No. 0 is just a number. It's a cool number, but it's just a number like any other number that we may have had here. So our goal and our process is still in play. We want to collect the variable terms and the constants all on their own sides. I need to collect this 24 and move it to the other side. So how we do that? Let's add a negative 24 to this side. And on the right side, I have 0 plus a negative 24. So then, as I simplify, I have a negative 24 equals a 3x. We dealt with that problem. But I'm glad I saw it, so I know that when I do these problems, or when you do these problems, you can solve it. This is not a stopping spot. It's not a barrier. It's just a small little hiccup as we're continuing down the problem. So what do you want to do next? Well, because I'm writing out the same problem again, that means, looks like, I want to divide both sides by the same number, which in this case is a 3. Doing so, I'm left with an x, and x equals a negative 8. And there's my solution that makes this equation true. And again, I don't know if I would have ever found negative 8 if I just trial and error, dropped in some numbers and hope I got lucky. Rather, algebra gives us a process to understand the problem, solve the problem, and get a solution to the problem.